Inequalities. I can solve a mathematical inequality and I can write an inequality. So we're going to look at verbal inequalities today. So we're going to write symbol and verbal. Then I want you to write these symbols going down your paper. I want you to take a couple minutes and turn the video off and see if you can try to get at least 3 different ways to say each of these symbols. When you feel like you've gone as far as you can, come back and check the video. All right, welcome back. I'm going to let you look through your notebook for the top ones, but the ones I want to focus on are these. So let's take a look. First of all is greater than. But you could say it more than, bigger than, greater than, or equal to. Now these are where they start to get a little bit complicated. You could say at least, no less than. You could say minimum, because you can't have any less than it, so it would be its minimum amount. Less than, fewer than, smaller than. Those are pretty straightforward. But now you get into these, and you have less than or equal to, at most, no more than, so there's your negative, so this could also mean your maximum. And then you have equal to. Same as, gives. I want you to also make sure you have the word is, because that's going to be our key word today. All right, so let's write an inequality. 15 greater than, so we all want to think it's the greater than sign. But we have the word is here, so we know that's where it's going to equal. So greater than twice a number is 5. So it's not a greater than sign. Because we have that, we have to realize this is when greater than is just adding. So in this case, it's not an inequality. But here's how this becomes an inequality, because look where the word is. Instead of being here with is 5, so it equals 5, it says 15 is greater than. Now we know it's the greater than sign. And then we have the sum of twice a number and 5. So what you're going to be looking for today is the word is. When it just says greater than or less than, it's adding and subtracting. But if you add the word is in front of it, is greater than, is less than, then we know we're talking about the inequality sign. So let's look at some of these in a real life. Oh, let's look at 2 more. I want you to try these 2. When you're done, check the video. So stop it now. All right, welcome back. Let's take a look. X is, what does that mean, equal? In this case, no, it's just saying it's divided by 3. When x divided by 3, the quotient of x divided by 3 is more than 7. Or 10 more than, so in this case it's not is more than, it's just more than, so I know I'm adding. The quotient of a number and 8 is at least. So if you go back and you're not sure what at least is, if you take a look, is at least, so it's the greater than sign or equal to sign, is at least 12. Meaning it can't get any bigger than 12. It can equal 12, but it can't get any bigger than it. All right, so now let's look in a real life situation. It says Amir had $19 to spend at the carnival for the admissions and rides. If he paid $5 for admission plus $3 for each ride, what is the maximum number of rides he can go on to get $19? Well, he can't go more than 19. He needs a maximum of 19. So it's going to be the less than or equal to, because it could equal $19 and get him his rides, but it's no more than it. So let's subtract. You end up with 3r is less than or equal to 19. Divide by 3. divide by 3. So your rides would have to be less than or equal to be 4.6 about. So my rides, and I want you to answer these today, what is the maximum number of rides he can go on? The maximum number is 4 rides. Okay, you try this next one and then stop the video, and when you're ready to come back, start it up again. All right, welcome back. Let's see, we have Tom is going to save money for his ticket by walking his dog for $15 per week, and he's already saved $30, and that needs to somehow equal 120. What is the minimum number that he can walk? Meaning he can equal 120, but 120 has to be the biggest it can be. So this side can be bigger, but this side has to be at least 120 for the minimum. So now I can solve it. 15W is greater than or equal to 90 divided by 15 divided by 15. The weeks are greater than or equal to 6, so 6 weeks. Now again, let's look. The minimum number of weeks he can do on, it would be 6 with this. He could equal 6, but 6 has to be the smallest.